friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about my new service dog in training and little Miss Phoebe. She was going to be my service dog in training, but sadly she was not going to be big enough. She was Great Pyrenees and Black Lab. You'd think that would be a big dog, but no, she's quite little. She's my little teapot baby, and she just found her new home. She's been there maybe a couple weeks now, and it was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. But in the rescue that I was able to go through, I was connected to this rescue through a friend. It's called Lab for Life. They are incredible. They are absolutely phenomenal. I would not have probably trusted any other rescue. Phoebe's profile was probably up only for a couple of days. She got a bunch of hits, and they found one singular person that they were like, this is it, this is the person for Phoebe. And I got to meet them, and I was like, oh my god, like, they are incredible. Like, this has to happen. Like, this is gonna be her soulmate. This will be her forever person. Like, this has to happen. So yeah, I could literally not be happier. I was so terrified during this process, but when you find a good rescue that has the same intentions as you, like, it's incredible. That has like the same hope for that dog. It's absolutely amazing. So could not be happier. Anyways, I thought I would tell you guys about this update in my life of my new service dog in training. The breeds that I decided to go with, because I wanted to go through a breeder this time because I've always done rescues. Going through rescues is a phenomenal thing. I love it so much, but that's how I ended up in my Phoebe situation of having a dog that I did not genetically know very well. I thought would be big. With the DNA test that did come back, she was Great Pyrenees and Black Lab, but I really didn't know her genetic line very well, and sadly she did not become big enough. She's very short, very small. So I decided to go with a very well-known XL breed, and these were the breeds that I chose, and we will narrow it down to the one I picked. So I went with Leon Berger, Giant Schnauzer, Newfoundland, Great Dane, kind of. I didn't want to go the Great Dane route because they do have so many health issues. A lot of XL breeds do, but I think I was kind of scared because of what happened to Lola, and she's my baby, and Great Danes are just the most sweetest little things ever, and I don't know, I didn't think I could go with another Great Dane. My heart dog. I already have a Dane, and I didn't want to feel like I was replacing Lola either, so that was another reason. And then, so Great Dane and Bernese Mountain Dog. So we already narrowed down the Great Dane, didn't want to go with that one, so now we're down to 4 breeds. Giant Schnauzer, they are great. But even though, like, I was looking at them, I wanted a female. I think I'd do better in my house with a puppy. And I was thinking, you know what? I don't think it's gonna get big enough. Like, what if it doesn't? Sometimes they just kind of stay about 50 pounds. I really need it to be an XXL breed almost, like big. So Giant Schnauzer got knocked out of the park. We have 3 left. Okay, so Leon Berger. Y'all, I really thought I was gonna get one. And I started researching breeders. There's really none in the Midwest or South area that I was like, super impressed with. There was a couple in the North, like up by New York, New Hampshire. There was one, I want to say Minnesota, and I was really impressed, but that's a lot of traveling. I don't mind traveling, but that's a little far for me. So I was like, probably not. So that, are we down to 2 now? I think 2. So Newfoundland and Bernese Mountain Dog. So Newfoundland, y'all know from one of Erica's videos, my best friend Erica, her name is Erica Brooke, I think, on YouTube. She's changed it a couple of times, but y'all know Erica and Zion, my bestie. She did a video with me a long time ago, and I talked about Newfies, and of course I looked at some Newfies. I still couldn't find a good breeder in my area. Maybe I just wasn't looking good enough, but I just couldn't find one. So I landed on Bernese Mountain Dog. So the Bernese Mountain Dog, y'all, they literally are just plush teddy bears, and I was very excited. I started looking for breeders and met some scammers, met some backyard breeders, met some puppy mills. I wasn't too stoked about that until I found the most incredible breeder that has ever graced this earth. Like, oh my god. This breeder has been breeding for over 20 years. Absolutely incredible. I actually got to go meet the litter at 5 weeks old. 3 of the girls, there are 3 girls in this litter. I think it was just 3. Yeah, it was 3. And I got to meet the retired ladies that he had that no longer bred. And then I got to meet like some of the family members who also participate in this business. Huge acreage. It was beautiful. I felt like I was in dog heaven, and just the way that he cared for these animals, and like you could tell that this was like literally his passion. the birthing center, not a room, the center. I was like, oh my God, this is incredible. Just a whole family business. I like learned the history of Bernese Mountain Dogs. Thought that was the coolest thing ever. I got to see her parents. I got to meet them. Her dad, I think her dad, like the puppy's dad, is like from somewhere else that he bought and had imported as a puppy, I think. The mama, beautiful, big girl. Both parents, very big. Her daddy is huge. And also they said this is the biggest 5-week-old litter that we've ever seen, that we've ever had. So I was immediately like, yes. And so I will insert a picture of when I met my puppy. I just wanted to add, I did not adopt her at 5 weeks old. I adopted her at 8 weeks old. This is just me meeting her. I'm too big. Okay, come here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Wait, don't put your legs up. Okay, okay, okay. I know. Let me put my oxygen back on. You're a big girl. You're a big. Oh, it's on your toe beans. It's on your toe beans. Yes. Did you get lip gloss on your nose? You guys, this is Miss Jaja. Jaja, you say hello. Hello, Jaja. She is teething. I actually helped her with one because she was freaking out. She's very sensitive. And it was like hanging on by a thread. And so, I know it's right there. I don't know if you guys can even see it. Right there, yeah. Is that Sissy barking? Well, I wonder who is home. Goodness. Ugh, you're so big. Okay. Anyways, let me tell you about Jaja is her name. Miss Jaja, after the Zsa Zsa Gabor. I love old Hollywood. She was kind of like the OG Marilyn. She was a Hungarian actress. My favorite line or quote she said was, a lot of people think it's darling. That is one of them. But my favorite line is, I'm a great housekeeper. Once I divorce my husband, I always keep their house. And I thought, you know what? Absolutely. So, considering I just got married, that shouldn't be my favorite line, but I thought it was kind of funny. So, she is the sassiest little thing. She's a lavender leather collar. She had one that was a bow, and I'll insert a picture as well. And isn't that cute? Like a cute photo of her in the Easter basket. But it was getting really dirty. It was not the right size. It kept like getting pulled off and stretched. So I got her this leather one from Painted Tree, from one of the little boutiques in there, and it's almost too small. It's on the last little, or the second little loop. And then she has her name, her, I went with, who did I do her microchip through? I did it through Petkey. And I have her little Petkey tag on here with her name on it as well. And then a little fur baby charm that was from one of my friends I went to school with. So that was really fun. So yeah, and I have like a matching key to it. So yeah, this is Miss Jaja, and we'll get to some more photos that you guys get to see. Okay, so if you guys are wondering what made me pick Jaja out from the 3 girls, honestly, I just kind of went for her. I got to meet the other puppies too. And one thing that just really drew me to her was like, she just had this little blaze right here. And if you look at some of the Bernese Mountain Dogs, there's like their little white streak through their face is typically pretty like big. And I just kind of liked that one, like that little, yeah. And I just was really drawn to her. And my mama picked out her name. I was thinking like Iris, Tulip, like flowers. And Gigi, like I was thinking of so many names, and my mom said Jaja, and I loved it so much. Yeah, isn't that right? And she, look at these cheeks, you guys. We call her, she's a little floofy. We call her Miss Floof. She got, her hair was a lot longer, but we have a tree in our backyard that leaks sap in the summer, and she laid like right where the puddle was, and it got like all in her hair. So I had to like cut it out of her hair because I tried combing it with my like dog fine tooth comb I use on her, and the way she screamed, it broke my heart. So I was just like, you know what, you're gonna have a bad haircut, but I can't, like hearing a puppy cry, it's like the worst thing ever. So yes, she gets combed. We try to do it once a day, but we got a Wrangler. I've never had a long haired dog before, so we brush her every single day almost, and then she gets a bath every 2 weeks. So yes, if you guys have any burner tips, let me know. Say bye, Miss Jaja. Hey, you guys have a good day, and thank you for watching our video. Bye.